Our third story out front, the changing face of this country. A census report today shows that more than half of babies, and they count this as children under the age of 1, in this nation are now minorities. This is the first time in American history that racial or ethnic minorities make up more than half of the children born in the U.S. Tom Foreman is out front tonight. And Tom, I know we've been sort of reaching this tipping point for a while, but what's the main reason this just happened?
Oh, you know, that's a great question, Aaron. And look at this. An amazing thing came out of the Census Bureau today. Look at this. If you went into Texas and you went right down to Maverick County, you would wind up in the most minority majority county in the country. About 97% of the population there from minority groups. And somewhere in a county like this, a baby was born in the last year that tipped over that edge and took it from just under 50% to just over 50% in terms of the minority babies in this country, people under 1 year old, slightly more minorities than white people right now. Now look at this, though. Why did that happen? Because of this massive immigration, largely from Mexico for the past 30 years we've all heard about, and because those families are producing more babies per family than most people are here, Aaron. That's really the fundamental driver of this change in the statistic.
Now, obviously, with the adult population, I would imagine whites are still the majority. I mean, how much so?
Yeah, well, you can't get confused by this, can you? It's easy to look at this and say, oh, everything's changing right now. It is changing, but it's actually changing in the future. This is the overall numbers right now. Whites are about 2 to 1. Greatly outnumbering minorities in the country, about 197 million. Hispanics about 52 million, blacks about 44 million, Asians about 18 million, and there's some 8 million who fall into other categories there. But here's what really matters and why that change in the babies basically matters in this country. Because look at the median age. White people are the oldest ethnic group in the country right now, whereas Hispanics are at 27. You know what this means? People who are in their 40s, this group is less likely to be producing more babies in the future as we move forward. This group is very much in a time in which their families are growing. So what we've seen most recently here is likely to continue at least for a while.
That is a pretty stunning number. I think that screen there says it all.